guys, this is your reading for Sunday the 4th of September. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a really good start to the month. Let's see what's coming up for you today. This is the Bonefire Tarot. The first card is the Eight of Cups, and that represents walking away from something good, even though it may feel fearful and uncertain, because you have a desire and a passion that is unfulfilled, and you're willing to take the uncertainty of finding that passion instead of sticking with the good stuff in your life that is good, but that doesn't completely fulfill you. So you take a risk. And if you do that in the morning, you will be given the strength to actually see that through and to say, and this is an example, yes, this relationship is good. I've been in this relationship for a number of years. And yes, I do love you as a friend, but I don't love you romantically. And I want to experience that in my life. And I'm going to take the risk of finding that. And even if I end up being single for the rest of my life, I owe it to myself to pursue that desire and passion, because that's what I really truly feel I deserve, and that's why I'm going to go and do that. That will bring up fear, but you have the strength to actually be truthful and honest and good with yourself and take a risk that you know you need to take, and to face the problems that come along with that kind of decision. Life isn't always particularly easy, and especially if things are so-so, it's especially difficult to say, I want more, I deserve better, because there's no guarantees in life. There are no guarantees in life, and you may end up with nothing. So the risk is, if I walk away from this relationship, for instance, I may never be in a relationship again, and I could lament the fact that I left. But I wasn't fulfilled anyway, so it was a risk I had to take. It could apply to a financial situation. Yes, this job is paying me very well, a monthly income, but I really am bored by this job. I have many more talents to use and to share with other people. And I'm going to take a risk and try and find a job which actually allows me to use my talents or even become self-employed. And that takes strength, and you're going to be provided with that. The Page of Coins is a court card, and it's someone who is, oh my goodness, who is making lemonade out of lemons. So who's taking the bitter circumstances of life and juicing them and making something sweet and fabulous out of them. That's the unique kind of message that comes via this deck. So take the difficulties, take the fear and the uncertainty, and make lemonade out of it and go for it. And it's very likely that if you take that risk today, you're going to end up with something infinitely sweeter than you have in your life so far. Also, in the regular sense, the Page of Coins is someone who's just learning something new, who's finding his feet, and who's learning how to become skilled at something. So it's about having a new beginning, and if you do embrace that new beginning, you will graduate from the Page to the Knight to the King, and you will get to a position of prosperity and abundance and having the things that you want in your life. So if this has been something that's been on your mind for a while, should I go, shouldn't I, should I leave, should I stay, then really revisit that on this day, and you'll be pushed very strongly in a specific direction. And if this is the way the narrative works out for you, then that's fabulous, because people who make a change on this day and really take a risk to pursue something better in their life will end up with something more positive at the end of it, rather than something more negative. Number-wise, we've got 8 and 8. That in itself is power. Power. You've got loads of strength here. 8 and 8 is 16, and 1 is 17. 1 and 7 is 8. So we've got triple 8 here. Wow. 8 in numerology is about power. 888. There's a date in August that's like, it's known as the Lion's Gate, the 8th of the 8th. It's a very strong, powerful day to walk through a gateway, a doorway into a new chapter of your life. And this is your personal Lion's Gate here. We've got the power to change your life and to really have the self-worth and the self-confidence to do something that for yourself that you truly deserve, even though it may feel risky or uncertain. And again, when I was on holiday recently, I saw a quote by Muhammad Ali, which says that life rewards those people who take a risk, and in my experience that has been very true. So the cards are saying here, okay, if you do take a risk, it's not going to be that risky because the outcome is very likely to be positive. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me about changes that you're making in your life, if you're changing where you live or your job or your relationship status, and you'd like some more guidance for you specifically, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.